Hi, Taurus and Bobcats. It's Ms.Hernandez here with a new Read Out Loud. I thought since it is a new month, it is finally December, why not read a book about the holidays and super cold weather? December always brings super cold weather, so I thought, this would be a perfect book for all the Taurus and Bobcats. Today, we are going to read a book called Pizza Pie Snowman. It is a very funny book, and I hope you all have some laughs and enjoy it. So let's get started. Pizza Pie Snowman by Valerie Gorbachev. Pinky had a job to do for Mommy, to get a pizza with all their favorite toppings. He made a poem so he wouldn't forget. Mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas. Ooh, that sounds like a yummy pizza. Would you guys eat this pizza? I know I would. All of a sudden, bop! A snowball hit Pinky on the head. Pinky's friends, the squirrel boys, were throwing snowballs from their tree. Play with us, they said. Can't, said Pinky. I'm getting a pizza for my mommy. Mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas. But the squirrel boys weren't listening. Bop! Another snowball hit Pinky on the head. Stop! Pinky shouted, and he kicked the tree with all his might. Do you think it was nice of Pinky to kick the tree? All his friends were falling off of it. Let's keep reading to see what happens. The tree shook, and snow fell, covering Pinky from top to bottom. But Pinky didn't notice. He had another things on his mind. Mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas. Do you guys see what happened to Pinky? He looks like a snowman. You can't even tell that it's him. Let's see what happens. Down the road, the skunk sisters were building a snowman. That snowman is even better than ours, said one of the sisters. What does she mean? Pinky wondered, but he was in too much of a rush to find out. Mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas. On Main Street, Pinky saw Mr. and Mrs. Wagner and their boy Ben. He saw Mrs. Schnauzer and Mr. Mudden. All of them were abuzz with excitement. Why do you think they're all excited? I wonder why they're excited. Let's keep reading to see why. A walking snowman, he heard them say. Where? Pinky wondered. Pinky turned the corner and heard again. A walking snowman. Pinky looked all around him. Where? Where? Outside the bakery, Mr. Withers, Miss Muzzle, Mr. Digger, and even the baker himself were talking about the snowman. I wonder why Pinky doesn't notice he has snow all over himself. I think he's not cold. Let's see what happens next. And in front of the pharmacy, Officer Baker reported the walking snowman at headquarters. Pinky wanted to see the snowman too, but he didn't have a moment to spare. He had to reach the pizzeria at last. Pinky rushed in and shouted, Mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas. One of the Conglio twins was so startled that he dropped his dishes. A walking, talking snowman! Pinky didn't even notice. Mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas. Mr. Conglio laughed. A pizza pie snowman! Recognizing the pink little snout, Mr. Conglio went to the kitchen to make Pinky's pizza. I think it's very funny that Pinky doesn't notice he's a snowman. Let's see if he finds out that he is a snowman. And while Pinky waited in the warm room, the snow that had surrounded him started to melt. By the time the pizza was ready, the snowman was all gone, and a wet little boy stood in its place. That's very funny, Pinky finally noticed. Pinky ran as fast as a small boy with a large pizza could. Did you see that the walking snowman? Asked Mr. Mutt as Pinky went by. Home in a flash, Pinky proudly delivered the pizza to Mommy. His mom looked super happy that he was able to remember all of the pizza toppings. That was a lot of pizza toppings. It had mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, fresh tomatoes, onions, peas, and it was still hot. They looked super excited to eat the pizza, and it sounds very yummy too. And after their delicious lunch, Pinky and Mommy took a stroll into town. They wanted to see the walking snowman too. The end. What did you guys think of the book? Was it funny? Was it silly? I know I enjoyed the book very much. But I have a question for all of you. Why do you think Pinky didn't notice he had all this snow on him and became a snowman? It is a very interesting question. I think Pinky was thinking about all the pizza toppings that his mom told him to remember, that he didn't notice he had all this snow on him. It was very funny to see Pinky walking like a snowman and everyone thinking it was a real snowman. I hope you all enjoyed the book Toros and Bobcats, and I will see you guys soon with another Read Out Loud.